Welcome to Milkhouse News Alert. I think we have a few things going on in the world. Maybe, possibly, maybe not.
I think just a little bit, just one or two, not very much things. I mean, man's not going to get overcrowded with events going on, not going to lose his mind at all.
Not at all. It's almost depressing. I can't keep up. I have whiplash every single day. Like, have you heard? Have you heard? No, I haven't. Not yet. I haven't checked my
Yeah,
social
yeah,
media.
yeah. There's so much bombs being dropped and things going on, and heads,
Yeah.
chickens running with their heads cut off. Like, all right,
I think that's
Yes.
just the first quarter of the year. I mean, usually the first couple months of the year are a little crazy. Uh, Last year we had some crazy stuff. The year before that, so let's just see what
mm,
the second quarter does. I
yeah,
think you guys are
okay.
just
It's like a football
a
game.
little bit
Yeah,
busy.
well, we
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah,
We're, well, I
I
don't
feel
even
so
want to
much
see
better now.
halftime. Yeah,
I'm just saying, go back and look. I think partly is the weather. Everyone's just getting
oh yeah, definitely
annoyed
the
with
weather.
how,
Yeah.
yeah,
Getting programmed.
it's definitely the weather. It's all about the weather.
Oh,
Sorry.
we're getting programmed, all right. Anybody catch all
Yeah.
that those lines in the sky? The
Oh
current
yeah.
sky.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. And every time I look out, I'm like, that's so pretty.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
it's so beautiful, isn't it? It's just a
Oh,
natural
gorgeous.
I
cross
seen it.
hatching that I loved as a
Yeah.
I
child.
I
Not
even
Yeah,
see a
absolutely.
zigzagger.
Yeah.
a zigzag. You saw a zigzagger?
Yeah, the other day, yesterday, I was going to work and I seen a Kim trailer that was like, "I'm going to zigzag today." I think his name's Zorro. I'm gonna call him Zorro because it was a
Or
Z. It was like, I'm like, all right, I want to see that flight log, but yeah, I don't know where he was going, but apparently he got a little bit misdirection there. Like they know what
yeah,
they're
and we.
doing.
Oh, they do. Somebody said in a comment that they should track down where they land and then just give them a mouthful. So what are you doing? If they
Yeah,
I
even
think you
land
should
on a
be that
runway,
person. Go ahead and do that.
yeah.
I don't have time for that, or I would.
Do like a Milkhouse live
Like, I'm
on
gonna
scene.
catch you in my Prius, boy.
We got the
Yeah.
plane landing right here. There's the pilot.
I'm going for gas mileage. So
Cool.
like, best case scenario.
I think that would be super fun. So
That would be a
Yeah,
good documentary.
and let's start local. Let's start on a small
Well,
scale.
see, the things
The
we could
weather's so
do
nice.
as Milkhouse being full time are unlimited.
yeah.
Right.
If we had the funding
Unlimited.
of the government, just give us NASA's budget. That's all we ask for. You guys blow
It's
that
not
every day.
much.
You give that to foreign countries. Give that to us. I mean, good Lord, I would.
We'll solve the problems.
We'll get it
Yeah,
done,
Don't
and we
worry
guarantee
about
people
it.
will be happier. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I at least help you learn how to wipe your butt. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna at least
Hmm.
learn that. I mean, that's what well, at least I feel like we're the turd of the world. So sorry.
We are right now, seems like.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just crapping on everyone.
Those
See
are
the
the
most.
pigeons. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. The
What?
pigeons, yes.
I said
Oh,
those are the pigeons.
The spying pigeons.
oh yeah, yeah. I almost forgot about those. Sorry, I had to go back to the archive.
You had to unlock a memory. I get it. It's fine. Season one memory. Yeah,
I believe it.
Hmm.
I do too.
Believing
Again,
almost
I'm
anything
never
now.
not gonna believe that. Yeah.
There you go. Like Kyle said, it doesn't take much anymore.
No, I mean they spend money on dumber stuff. So yeah, I would be like, okay, yeah, I definitely believe that that's possible. They don't even make sense in their decisions. So yeah, yeah, I can see it happening, just because mankind is known to fail and do stupid crap.
Since the beginning, my man.
Yes, sir.
And wait, it was, oh, yeah. It was a woman who was like, hey, take a bite of this. And we listened.
Yeah, it did. And
Thanks a
that's
lot.
rude.
We're
Yeah,
going
you're
there.
Yeah.
welcome. You guys had it coming. You would have done it yourselves. Like that's
No
We
the
didn't
thing.
way.
yet.
It's just that she got there
No
first.
way.
What? And that was
Yeah.
why we weren't ready. Like it didn't. So we were talking about that the other day about the whole, animals. That's why I think maybe Most
Hmm.
High was like, we're not no longer going to be able to communicate with animals because you said it. I was like, yep, they can't talk to snakes now. Can't and they
I
messed it
think
up.
we do still talk to snakes. I
No-
think
So
there's
now my dog
way
can't
too
tell when he
many
has to pee.
way too many people in toxic relationships for women not to be talking to snakes. So
Oh man. Oh man.
Boom, roasted. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Hey, good
welcome.
thing was I'm like a pure natural born male. I wasn't listening, so I'll get a second
What
time to get
classic Kyle.
Yeah, I'll give you that, Steph. Boom roasted. That was good.
Thank you, thank you, thank
That
you.
was very
I'll
good.
have to catch it on the second way around.
I love it.
All right, we'll get into it. I know we have a couple news bits we want to talk about that are news alerts, but the most recent one, the U.S. Army has raised the enlistment age from 35 to 42. And they've also removed any barrier for any recruit that has any former possession charges of marijuana and marijuana paraphernalia. Isn't that interesting?
But we're not
I
gonna
mean,
legalize it, guys.
the latter, I don't care about. Like, I think that's just such a common thing these days. If that's what you switched off, okay.
No,
The
the
age
point is
thing,
though, it's like, it's weird. Go ahead.
it's not that weird. Not when everyone is legalizing it. I mean,
He's
you
talking
need
about
people.
the age limit though being
Oh,
raised. The
Oh, the
yeah.
enlistment
the
age going up to
whole thing.
42. To
Yeah.
me,
As
okay,
one who's 25, it is a little bit of a damper that I have even more time to be thrown into this mess that I didn't ask for.
well, you're at
So
the last age of the draft, anyways.
I know
So you turn
I'm just saying,
26
like,
next year and you can't be drafted anymore.
I thought it was 42.
No, that's the enlistment for the Army.
Oh, okay.
You can enlist the Army. Let's see, it's the
The Army.
Army, U.S. Army Reserves,
Oh, okay.
and the other part of it. And they will take people up to 42 years old,
Okay.
18 to
I got
42.
you.
Yeah.
I read that wrong. All I was thinking is like we're gonna have a draft, and again, if that happens in the next few years, I'm still in a bad place being 25. So
Yeah, anyone's in a bad
not
place
getting out of
because
it.
Yeah, it
you're
gets a
going
lot of us.
you're
Yeah.
gonna be
And I just think
unwillingly.
that's really rude. So I'm not pleased.
That's being
It's,
nice. That is being real nice.
well, I mean, we're trying to make this family friendly. So
That's why I said you're being nice.
that's
So
I just think it's
currently,
rude.
the selective service is only 18 to 25. Now, the
Mhm.
concern for this, which I'm sure Kyle was thinking of that, if they're raising the enlistment age to 42, Congress will vote and they'll be, okay, we'll draft up to 42. Because
Yeah.
Kyle may
Yeah.
know,
That's exactly
what
how
was
I
the age
interpret
in
it.
World War II? Wasn't it? It was 42 or 46, wasn't it?
I'm sure they didn't care because when you're at war, you have that thing. They're gonna almost there's people there was people that were getting in underage, just because
Yeah,
if they
you're
could
right.
find whatever way. I mean, they were gonna
Yeah.
allow anything if you're willing to fight. And then as far as draft wise, I don't know. I'd have to look into that, but you know, it's just it's 42. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not even about that. I get what you have to do, but it's about the timing. It's about everything. It's about, hey, we're gonna exempt this, but we're still gonna be illegal, but we're gonna still be able to send you to war to die against your will. But we're just not gonna allow you to do anything that you want to do or should be able to do or have a freedom, that most people have or should have. It's like the Constitution is just not what it's not an act. It's not what our government runs by. We haven't run by it, and I mean, it's nothing gets voted for by the consensus of the people. It gets voted on for by politicians that aren't represented by. They don't represent us. They represent typically someone else. We don't vote for people that we know. We vote for people that we don't know. We don't know people on the ballots. So that's where
Right.
we got ourselves into it because of pure ignorance and just, you know, by whatever means they don't sleep when it comes to evil. And you and I go to work 9 to 5, do whatever, and we don't think about these evil things. So they're always plotting, and this is why we are where we are.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they make our decisions for us and they don't care.
Yeah, 100%.
But Steph, as a 25-year-old woman, it's still possible.
It's very possible, and I'm just not feeling that. That's not the vibe I was going for this year or next year. So
Well, if there is a
again, I'm not
draft,
pleased for this. Yeah.
okay, if there is a draft and it does go up to 42, they voted in, right?
Yeah.
And they come to your house, you're like, oof, I don't know, I'm not cool with this.
Yeah.
This is a drag.
Yeah. This is not what I wanted.
So I guess prison will be a better fit.
Yeah. I mean, the way it's going, the prisons will probably be um, you know,
We'll be full to the max.
yeah, of normal people. So, I mean, it sounds like that'll be fine. And what's stopping them, honestly, from sending the people behind bars out into war? So, if you do that again, I'll be fine. Be
It's just
fine.
Nazi Germany, but
Yeah.
not
I
Nazi Germany
mean,
because Nazis Germany was probably not what we actually think it was to the point, Not gonna lie, I'm not a Nazi or anything, but I just don't think we were told about the Holocaust, and we might be kind of running the same situation here. So, I
Mhm.
like everyone. I don't think anyone. I'm not that. I don't. So I just think that people gotta really see what's going on. It's not about a you or I. It's about them. And it's a bigger club that we're not in, and it's not that big of a club. We just ain't got that much money.
Well, it's as I believe it was Napoleon Bonaparte said, history is a set of lies agreed upon.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I believe we have been lied to. And the
Yep.
main narrative is controlled, and here we are.
Right.
Textbooks are all controlled. We learn what they want us to learn. And if you question it, then you get name called.
Yep. Yep. Anytime you have a thought that it wasn't one that was instilled upon you when you were a kid or growing up, or the mainstream narrative, yep, you're an idiot
Mhm.
for having an original thought. It's pretty sad. It might
So
not
I
even be
will
original.
say,
It's different. But go ahead. Sorry.
no, you're fine. I will say if they vote and draft in up to 42, if they get to our age group, oh, we will win the war. We will win. But the running joke is they're going to have all these men and women with tendonitis and bad backs, bad elbows. We're like limping, like, all right, we can do this. But we're
Uh,
80s and 90s kids. So you can't stop
yeah,
us.
you
I
can't.
got crap 3 times before 12, but hold on, guys. Bombs coming many different
Yeah.
ways. Hold them off.
Yeah,
I think it would be an interesting group of people, but
it really would.
Well,
yeah.
interesting is a definitely interesting word to use for sure.
Again, I'm being selective in my choices here.
I know.
So were
Uh,
they selective service?
Yeah.
family friendly, and also like I don't want to get canceled before Milkhouse continues to grow. So
I think we already
Um,
did that. Kidding.
uh, I know we got a letter asking if you would be removed from this podcast. Kyle has
Probably.
said too many crazy things.
I just can't stop.
I
is
know
the
you
truth.
gotta you gotta speak your truth. I get it.
I'm like a waterfall falling.
Uh, yeah, it's
I to go along with this recent news about the enlistment age, there's a new movie on Netflix and it is called War Machine. Have you guys
I
seen it?
just seen that. Yeah, it's
no.
Okay.
amazing. The concept. Like I just seen this. Yeah. Go ahead.
So it is an entertaining movie. It's dumb, but it's entertaining. But the plot, it stars Alan
Alan
Richmond, Richardson,
Yeah.
and he's the big
We'll say
guy
Reacher. We'll
from
just say Reacher.
Reacher. Yes, he plays Jack Reacher. And the beginning of the movie, he's in the active duty military. So is his brother. They get ambushed, but before they get ambushed and his brother dies, they make a promise. Hey, let's become Army Rangers. I'm like, okay. So his brother dies, and then his goal, his destiny is become an Army Ranger. As they're going through the final phase, it speeds up a couple years of the Ranger School. They get attacked by aliens, and that's the plot of the film. But to me, Kyle, I don't know if you noticed this. The whole movie was propaganda for enlistment in the U.S. Army. Did you
That's what
pick
it's
that up?
been. No, because that's actually when you say that, I feel where my mind was going about this all wasn't so much that, but like everyone, they want everyone to be like Jack Reacher or Alan. You know what I'm saying? He's might be a good guy, and I mean don't get me wrong, he's a big guy. That's how they want everyone to feel. It's you're right, you're
Hmm.
right. It's a propagandist thing. It's so crazy because and also the thing was like the fireballs. Like don't they fight like aliens or something in that or?
So there's no physical aliens. I'm talking like, gray aliens walking around, but in their final stage of becoming a ranger, they have a mission. They're supposed to find this down plane, but instead they find this alien ship, and It's really happening. So the Earth is being invaded while they're in their final phases of training. But it never shows
Mm.
actually any aliens, but it's just really advanced alien tech. And it's really kind of scary because it would slaughter everyone like it did in the film. And they don't have any bullets, which is ridiculous for
What do
their
they use?
guns.
Probably energy.
Mhm.
Be my guess. I haven't seen it, but I haven't watched the movie. I seen it, on the screen. I was like, oh, another Jack Reacher. Okay, Jack Reacher's in this. Apparently, he does everything. But it was I seen like the video. It kind of told me about because I really don't care about the plot. Someone ruins it for unless I really wanted to watch it. But when it came down to me, I seen about like fireballs that were coming out of the sky or that had dropped some time ago, right? And people were sitting there saying that that's what it was. Like, because like I said, I haven't seen the movie, but what I seen on videos and shorts and just today was that there was like fireballs falling from the sky. And I know a couple days ago there was apparently some
Yeah.
meteors that fell, right? I know that was like one of the topics you were going to bring up, right? And
Yeah. The meteors that have been falling, and it's all across the United States that we have noticed them.
yeah,
And I've seen some of the videos, like the sonic booms they create. I mean, it's pretty wild.
yeah, I just don't I don't know. I think it's I just think that's kind of
The timing of it.
yeah at all. Like don't get me wrong, I
Telling
believe
you, it's the first quarter of the year.
second quarter
Are
to
they
come.
setting the
It's
stage?
not the first quarter is not over to the end of April. I don't know. I'm just saying things go crazy. I don't know. The meteor thing didn't seem like a huge deal for me because I feel like that's um, not a regular occurrence, but more of a yearly occurrence. So, of all the things happening, that doesn't seem crazy to me. So,
It was just the
just,
angel
Are they
falling from the
saying,
sky.
yeah, are they saying it's pieces of Three Eye Atlas? Or are they saying anything? It's just a meteor.
I haven't heard too much.
We
Um,
wouldn't.
it's very possible it was from Atlas, but I'm not going to speak to that. I just know this is of all the things that have been happening, meteors falling has not been that deep for me.
Care to elaborate about Atlas?
Have you not heard of it?
At least I don't. I might have. I just not registering a bell right now.
This past
Ringing a bell.
year, it was in the news quite a bit. It's called Three Eye Atlas, and it's a supposed giant comet or meteor heading towards
Oh,
Earth. They did give a time frame of when it's supposed to hit, but the conspiracy surrounding it is that it may not even be a meteor. It may be an alien ship or a
Yeah.
mothership heading towards Earth.
I think that's fine with me too. Bring them on. It's getting boring at this point. Like they keep setting us up for aliens and then they won't show up. Like,
Right? It's
come
like,
on,
come on.
man.
Like you
Give
said,
us
Steph.
a win. Come
Yeah.
on.
Let us be part of the
Aliens.
conversation. You
That's
said
all
it.
we want. I can't get over it. I want aliens to be real.
mm.
Um, again, just show them. It's
Well,
that
hang
and the
on.
Bigfoot.
Hang
What?
on. How
Mhm.
real?
They're real. Like I think they're real.
I know, but there's cause and effect. So, okay, aliens start appearing like they do in the movie
Uh,
Signs. Are you
yeah,
cool with that? Are you
yeah. I
down?
don't really care. Yeah, like that's a great movie.
It is a great movie, but
I'm just not concerned.
You're
I don't
not
know
maybe you have
why
a
concerned?
garden
about
hose.
the
Yeah, I
aliens.
hope so. A
Yeah,
couple
Just
of them
spray your
dual wield.
grass, and they won't get
I'm
close to your house.
again. I'm
And
not worried
yeah,
about
get
them.
your roommate get like a water pump that way they can bicycle, and just keep on bicycle and you just keep on
Yeah,
squirting.
Irrigate
for
your
sure.
lawn. They'll be miles away from your house.
And that's great. And I think I'll be set on that. It's just again of all the concerns, that's not one of them. The aliens.
I don't have any of them as a concern because I don't think
I
they're real.
this is what I will say because I know this is a little off topic, but I was just thinking of the other thing that has been recent in the news, and that's all the Bigfoot sightings all
Oh
over the
yeah.
U.S. too. And
Yes.
again, I also think that's more exciting. Like it's so hard to pick a favorite conspiracy theory that's going on right now.
What do you think
Mhm.
about the
Not for
Bigfoot
me.
sightings? Do you think they're legitimate,
No,
or do you think it's just
no, I
a piggyback
don't.
hoax?
Yeah, I think it's not real. It's one of those things that I would like to believe because It's kind of like the Mothman. Like you've heard so many stories and so many like different takes that you want it to be real. But I mean, it just doesn't make any sense at all. And on top of that, the footage, no one can ever get great footage. So
Nope,
that's
it's
like the
always
other
potato
part.
quality.
It's always, yeah. Again, we get pictures from space, but you can't give me quality Bigfoot.
That's
No.
not real. Those are composite.
So, so okay. Well, you would think people could fake it a little bit more with the Bigfoot too. So I just need a better presentation, maybe. But I'm
How about this? How about all the people that invented like, clean energy ways, like running on water and all this other stuff, get 100 miles to a gallon, and then they end up dead. I mean, we believe that, but we can't believe something that, like, oh, Yeti, or, I mean, I wouldn't want to be seen either if I was, I mean, how many times have we seen or they say they've seen giants, and like those people go up missing. Like the
If
one
you're
dude,
an ancient creature.
I'm just saying, there was a guy in what was it, Seattle, or no, not Seattle, it was like Washington or something, a year or two ago, a couple years ago, and he said he claimed he's seen giants and inside of the
Hmm.
mountain, and then was followed, and no one seen, and he then ain't no one seen him. He's not.
Well, what do you think Bigfoot is? Do you think it's a Nephilim offspring? Do you think it's a hybrid? Do you think it's a interdimensional spiritual creature? Do you think
Could
it's
probably just
just
be a
a
hybrid, something that was made, or it was, that was intermingled and happened to survive somewhere or the other, or got made, but could be real. There's so much that's not, that we don't know. That, like I said, all they destroy knowledge, like, about every chance they get. So knowledge is power. So there's really no telling. But I would
yeah?
think it definitely was some sort of an offspring of a Nephilim, in my opinion. But
I believe it, and I believe it's true because it's been spoken about for so long,
mhm.
and but no one has ever caught one. So,
Yeah,
and
because
like
apparently ripped
Stephanie
everyone's
said,
arms off.
yeah, yeah. But like Stephanie said, every video, quote unquote video, is potato quality. Like it's just all of a sudden we have, flip phones, and it's like, wait a second, why can't you get a decent picture? And you spoke about the timing of things, AI. Even if a video came out of a real Bigfoot, how do we even know it's real anymore?
Hmm.
We don't. We can't trust anything. I don't even trust that we're real.
Well, I do because I know you. I've seen you and I've shook in
Oh
your
yeah,
hand.
that's right.
I was about to say, if this isn't real, this is a real bummer of a game. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
But
I would say, go ahead.
you're fine. Go ahead and start.
I was just saying, we've had so many years prior to AI to really get our story straight and present better photos and better videos. Like,
Hmm.
we
Yeah.
can't blame AI at this point. This is all us.
Well, when we go, even when starting to come up the video, so we'll go back to 9/11, right? Like the whole compositing of that video, like you can sit there and see, like in some videos where the nose comes out the other side, and that's just not possible. And they want to sit there and say this is legitimate footage, but it really wasn't. That was just bad rendering. Like they didn't, like, instead of cutting off at this frame, they let the plane go all the way through, and so in the rendering you always have a cutoff frame, right? Instead they let it go through just a frame or two more, and it ended up through the building, and no one caught that until after it was already out there. So there's a small thing in human error. There's always, like, but AI, it has its small things, but it's, like six fingers, not being able to do certain things that well. But I mean, there's some of them you're just like, man, that you almost couldn't tell, unless you'd
Hmm.
been there that day or happened to, see it, you would not even know. And then you just get like a bot farm. They have cell phones. Like there's people that, I think, you found one. I can't remember. It was in California where this cell phones just lined up, plugged in chargers, just bot farms on cell phones and everything. Just, oh my gosh, it's stupid. And that's what where data centers are going to basically be
Yeah.
funding for, is people so they can have their bot farms. I was like, that's ridiculous. You're gonna take water out of the earth so you can have computer programs? That's dumb. Sorry. I mean, it's the amount of water those things use daily is, I mean, I get it. We're on the internet doing this, but we're not consuming the amount of data in which bot farms consume. Sorry.
No,
It's
not at all. They're scary stuff. And
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can go off on a tangent, but everything's so connected. It's just like you see this, you see that, and if you're not making the connection, I don't know, you're just apparently asleep at the wheel. Don't drive.
yeah, I feel the common attitude that irritates me is people people don't think things will affect them. They're like, it's not my problem, so they don't care. It's like it will catch up. It is a domino effect for everything that they
Right.
do, and I always get irritated with the attitude. Like, man, I'm not worried about it. It's kind of like
Yeah.
Chuck and I spoke about the things that go on in the world, and then the distractions. Like, oh, there's a new unicorn Starbucks Frappuccino. Like,
Oh, hey
Hey,
guys,
wow,
listen.
AI robot Miss and Melania Trump walking down the
I
aisle. Look
yeah,
at me.
yeah.
It's just for your
listen.
children. Always about the
Uh-huh.
children. Always about the
The
children.
robots can't really
Always
walk
about the
that
children.
far
Sorry.
before they fall, but um I like for me personally, like if I get way too consumed with everything going on outside my own personal world, then I can't accomplish much with where I am. So sometimes I will say it is nice to be distracted by the newest drink at Starbucks because just for one moment there's something good, you know? I'm
Hey,
I
fine
look,
with
told
being
you. I
distracted
told
by
you.
aliens and
Steph, if
Bigfoot
you can't
because they're
handle it,
funny.
if you can't handle it, just say so.
I just want a good moment, you know?
Yeah,
No,
I
not
get
in
that.
2026. I don't think
I
so.
just need just one calming moment that it's like, hey, that is going to bring a smile to my face. Just one thing. I'm not asking for a lot. Um,
I think
yeah.
you are.
It
Well,
sounds like it because I felt personally attacked by like, oh, distracted by the newest. Give me a break.
You like your
Break.
unicorn
you love
frappuccino.
Starbucks.
It's
No,
fine. I'll
that's
back
the
off.
thing. That's the thing. I don't even drink Starbucks unless it's like one like the pink drink. So
The
I'm
pink
just
drink.
Oh,
saying,
the pink drink. There it
yeah,
is.
the
Can
pink
we just call
drink.
it lemonade or something? Or just
Whatever makes you happy, Kyle, call it the lemonade drink. I don't care.
I've
I
never
mean,
had it. I don't know what it tastes like, but they say pink
it's
drink. To me, I'm
delicious.
also is pink
Go get
lemonade.
one.
So
Do they have a green drink?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't drink coffee, so again, I'm limited to what I get at Starbucks. But
That explains a lot. Yeah.
yeah,
it does.
maybe stop drinking coffee and you won't be bothered by all the doom and
Stop
gloom. Just
drinking coffee?
I
I
know
don't think so.
I keep saying a lot of crazy things on the conspiracy theories, and I don't know why you guys keep bringing me back. Because again, I'm so consumed with what's happening in my world. It's hard to focus. Again, I'm just used to all these years, especially since COVID. The first quarter of the year is always a hot mess, and everyone always freaks out. And it's like, it's either going to be the end or it's not. We'll make it to quarter two and we're going to be here or we're not, you know? I'm sorry. I brought the tone of this conversation down.
I'm
Can
just
you
saying.
name a good thing that has happened this month?
Like personally or
I
in the
mean,
world?
Something that
Chuck
has
Norris
just
died. That's not
distracted
even
you
good.
out
That
of all
wasn't
the
even
mess.
nice.
I know you've been going through a lot in your personal life
Yeah.
and in the world. What is
Yeah,
one
it's the
thing
world.
that has kind of pulled you out just for a moment?
I gotta tell you, I think the whole let's see, I would say there's two things just because it's so funny. The trial of Afro Man and he won. Shout out
That
Afro
was
Man.
hilarious.
Kyle, I don't know if you
Lemon
know
pound
this.
cake, baby.
Yes, I grew up in that town. And so this is
Oh, what?
for years this has been
Oh,
such
Macadish.
like a
love
thing.
it.
Wait.
No, West Union in Ohio.
Oh,
So this was against the Adams County, which just made it even better. And spent a lot of time growing up. So I just
That's
felt like that was something that was such a win and
it
really
was.
unified the county.
Go Afro
But
Man. I love that. Just
yeah,
sorry.
but we've
And what
been
he wore
following
into
them
the
for years.
court.
Oh yeah, he
yeah,
was
I
on it.
saw that.
Oh, I
They
love
had
it.
American flags on
Yeah.
his suit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he always like he'll dress up like that. He's got kids that go to one of the school, our son that goes into
I
one of the
love
schools.
it.
So when he goes for his basketball games, like he's in that North Adams strip. Shout out.
Shout out
But
lemon pound
I
cake.
I think that's been super funny and cool, and I've liked that distraction because it's all over TikTok, and it's like he came out of that courthouse. And I'm like, yeah, I've been on those stoops many times. Like you can get the best cherry coke across the street. Like it's just funny.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I
Gerald
like that.
the
I thought,
dolphin
yeah.
kidnapping the Florida man. I think that has been hysteric.
Yeah.
So
Gerald.
Gerald and Afro Man really brought some joy and peace to my
Did I
life.
miss something? Who's Gerald? Did something cool
What?
Are
happen?
you kidding me?
Kyle,
guys?
did you not watch your own show's episode?
Oh my gosh,
Recess?
Kyle. Seriously?
I've been
Elizabeth.
busy, honestly. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow. Okay, so it's annoying to you that I'm not paying attention to all the crap going in the world, but you couldn't
No,
take
I
a
didn't say that.
second
That was
to
him.
watch
That
our
was not my
episode?
words. I understand. I totally. It's
listen,
chaos. That's why I want to be filled in.
I felt judged
I want to be like a
personally.
Twinkie.
What's a
Eat my
I'm
cream
not
filled.
not gonna even ask what you were trying to explain.
There's cream filling in the middle. I know. I gotta fill me with information. So
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
confused.
Anywho, let me just
Sorry.
break it down for you, and then we can go back to what we were actually talking about. There is a Florida man that came out and said he was kidnapped by dolphins.
Oh
And-
yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Gerald. Okay.
yeah,
Sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
Forgot his name. I remember. My bad.
No, that's not his name. That's the Dolphins' name.
That's
Oh
the
yeah.
Dolphins
That's right.
Foreman. We don't have a name for Florida man, just Florida
Mhm.
man. But those two
But
things.
didn't he have a degree in engineering and all this other stuff?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
But
and
we
then
don't
they
have
tried
any-
to say it's
no-
fake, blah blah blah.
But we don't know who he
It's
is. He's
real.
an engineer. We know the dolphin's name, but not the dude's name. That's
Correct. But again, they said it was just AI, and I'm just like, no, I think that's real. So
Well, Steph
those are my
mentioned on
first
one of
quarter
the
wins.
Steph mentioned in one of the first episodes of the first season that it was illegal to talk to wild dolphins or communicate.
yeah.
with
No,
wild
yeah.
dolphins.
I actually
So
thought
of course
about
they're
that.
going to cover the story up because
Right,
it's too
like,
close to the truth.
No. Anyways, that's my win for the first part of the year. So we can go back. I believe
That
it's
was a
all
good
has
story.
to do. Thank you. It's all has to do with the weather. I think we're being played all across the boards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, there was a? I thought I seen someone that was in the I can't remember a video the other day of one of our. I think he works in the government. I could be wrong, but he was talking about how they're gonna basically disclose everything they know about what they're doing with the weather. I think it was from the Trump administration. I can't remember the video I seen or the guy's name.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they're
there
going
was
to release what they want us to hear and just give us a little.
exactly.
No one trusts the government, so release whatever you want. But I'm
I
not going to
do.
believe
I trust the government completely.
it.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Starbucks. Oh.
Yeah. No.
Where's that
I
Kool-Aid?
don't.
I want that Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Give me that glass of Kool-Aid.
Where's that
I
Kool-Aid?
did see some articles though that were starting to be released last week that like the chemical trails and stuff, that's something that's been going on around for years and years, probably since the 60s. So I don't know if it's just more excessive now.
Oh, it totally is.
But you're
Yeah,
right.
I believe.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Well,
So-
to me, that I observe, they fly over, they spray about every single day
Yeah.
now. And
Yeah.
what's weird about it is you don't always see the planes.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden, there's just a line, and it's just
Yeah.
dissipating slower.
Yeah.
And if it now, it doesn't matter if it's a clear day or a cloudy day, they'll do it.
Yeah, and the weather has been so extreme. It's
Yes.
like you can't keep up. So, I mean, it's almost like you don't even need to pay attention to the weather because it's not going to matter. Just walk outside.
That weather forecast is a job forecast.
Yeah, it's not a good one. Because you guys had that super bad weather Sunday night. Like you got the hail and severe thunderstorms.
Yeah, I'll
Mhm.
actually put that up
We-
on TikTok because
Okay.
yeah, the hail was like nickel sized, and if you were outside, it could definitely hurt you. But
Do some damage.
I remember
Yeah.
we were in the basement just watching a movie, and then you hear the rumble, and I said, "What is that?" And
So
then you go
crazy.
outside, you're like, "Oh my gosh!"
So
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Kyle,
Yeah, I
did you
think-
say you got
yeah,
some too?
Yeah, I did get some, which was weird because you got it way sooner than I did, and being just not even that far apart.
Right.
It was probably 20 minutes or so, like out 40 minutes. Like, it was not the same time. Like, it was just weird because I did not get it at the same time you did, and we're not that far away. So it was,
No.
it happened
is
And
great.
then
twice
we
actually.
got nothing. We got a little bit of rain and some lightning, which my sister would tell you the lightning looked red instead of like the yellow. But
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like, "Did you see that red lightning?" I did not, but we did have a lot of it. So it was just a little bit of rain and some lightning. That's pretty much all we got. So
Hmm.
it was super weird.
Red lightning. I mean, it makes me think of heat lightning, but I mean, that couldn't
Right,
possibly
but
be it. Yeah.
because it was definitely not warm Sunday night at all.
No.
So
Well, it was real nice, and then it just got real chilly, like real
Yeah, it
quick,
dropped.
like
Yeah.
in
well,
like they know how to change the pressure for sure. Go
right.
ahead.
And I think the time you were texting and saying the weather's so bad was like there's nothing. It's just some lightning. Like so it was just crazy to see how close we all are to one another and then everything being so extreme. So
Hmm.
it is very interesting. We're not fooled.
No,
Well,
and
it's just like
yeah,
yeah, because
it
I went
definitely
up
has
to
something to do with the spraying.
yep, because I went outside like what the other day, and it was clear, and I don't know what it was. I seen it, like it was going to work, and then next thing you know, I go out and there's just like there's clouds everywhere, and I know I get it, clouds move, but it wasn't like it wasn't anything like that. It was just went from clear to clouds, and then
Yeah.
it's supposed to rain tonight. But they set this stuff up over here, and they're gonna let the winds blow it somewhere else, so you can't really look out to where they spray at sometimes because that isn't always where it happens. So we're because the chemicals they use it isn't it's like they displace water and everything, and even when you get seen some of the small specks we got snow, it didn't even look like real snow, just speckled. It does look like it's
Yes.
like a different composition. It doesn't look
Yeah.
like it's a
Agreed.
flake. It looks like it's a
Agreed.
different, yeah. And I don't have like the
What did you
equipment.
say, Steph?
I'm just saying no, I totally agree. I
Yeah,
absolutely agree with that.
when it snowed,
Just
it snowed
weird.
the other day,
Yeah.
and this
Hmm.
was last week. The snow, I picked it. It felt like styrofoam,
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
and it
weird.
was like these little balls.
Yeah.
And Chuck, we were outside at the same time. He's like, "What is that stuff?"
Yeah.
And I picked it up, and it was like it was weird. Didn't
Yeah.
feel like
It
snow.
is weird.
no,
Not at all.
and then it was they were sitting there saying a couple weeks ago, or maybe a little while ago, month or two, we got rain, right? And it was mud rain. I'm like, that's some
Yeah,
BS if I
that's
ever
right.
heard of it.
I
And
don't know about that. I
no,
can't say.
like I literally I went
Yeah.
outside my truck and that day and I was like, it was raining that morning and looked like it had mud all over it. Like, and I know it was raining, so there ain't no way. But it was when I went to work and then when I got off of work or I got off work, I noticed because it just happened to start raining just a little bit. But it was crazy because like it's mud rain. I've never heard any crap like that. And I think that's just the chemical residue that they have falling from the atmosphere. It's
Yeah, I
stuck in.
believe it because everyone's car was covered in it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the heavy metals they're probably putting on everything. Just happened to fall down. I think is what it was.
Yeah, it's
It could
beyond
have been.
creepy what they're doing to us.
And
You
here we
can't
go,
win.
just worried about our Starbucks drinks.
That's all I want to eat. And
Everything.
they only have
I
limited time for unicorn frappuccino.
I've never been to Starbucks.
Oh, so angry.
Oh man. After everything, this is what they do to us. Yes.
I know, right?
After everything.
Well, I mean, then just so we're clear, there's one thing I want to bring up. We got the Brigitte Macron, at the White House with
Yeah.
Melania Trump, and
Emmanuel
says
Macron.
children can read. Says the First Amendment needs to be restricted and limited because many young children are suffering. She says she can read signals from these young children. Oh my goodness. All about the children. They're so worried about the children. I was like, I think that liberty does have some rules. We have to be free, but adapt to certain codes. Yeah, I don't
Say,
think
well,
so.
here in America, we have the Bill of Rights.
Sorry, sir. We're not going to doing that.
And
say.
don't infringe on our First Amendment. I mean,
Sir.
the audacity of her or him. Excuse me.
Seriously.
Him.
Seriously.
We all know.
We all
We have
know.
our opinion. It's all opinion based, and
This is all opinion based.
Absolutely.
We are not suicidal.
nope.
No.
We're ready to
Not
live.
at all.
Oh, and yeah, and what Huntsville, Alabama? Yeah, Huntsville, Alabama too. That's a place we need to talk about one day.
So, Kyle, you were texting me about that earlier. What was the scientist's name?
Her name was Amy Catherine Eskridge, I think was her name.
Yes. And
And
she said Huntsville, Alabama
was the
is
third on nuclear strike
yes.
Interesting.
from us.
It's the place we haven't heard of yet.
yeah. And I look at the population. There's like 230 some thousand, almost like 250,000 people. It's big, pretty big place. Definitely twice the size of Muncie,
Yeah.
Indiana, or we'll say Fort Wayne size, or
Yeah.
um, but she said the thing was, okay, third on a nuclear strike, and that's what I don't know if you understood that. It wasn't actually like on like it might have been Rush, if anyone else want to strike us third, but it was on ours. Like so, if nuclear war happens, that's the third place it's going to go down and be destroyed by us. All right, so if we're going to launch nukes
Uh,
on ourselves, basically what she's saying. So that's that, and I think that's part of the reason maybe why she was taken out was because that's some pretty crazy stuff, and like I mean, I already believe me, I don't trust the government. I already think that half the stuff that we do is false flags, anyways. Like them hitting Diego Garcia, I really don't think that happened. I think because I mean, if it was, there would be like they're not gonna tell us the casualties, but there would be, there, I just don't see that one being correct. I think a lot of things that happened that we were told about and they wanted to know isn't actually something that Iran or anyone else did. It was something that
Remind
we
me, Diego Garcia.
what.
Who
You
is
didn't hear
this?
about that? So a couple days ago, apparently they were saying that Iran was able to launch medium, intermediate range ballistic missiles, right? All right, basically like
Mm-hmm.
an ICBM, but not um, from Iran. They were saying Tehran or whatever, but it could have been
Mm-hmm.
on the border, all the way into Diego Garcia, which is one of our military outpost base the o- uh, in the ocean we have over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a remote location, Pacific, and yeah, they're saying, oh, Trump was right because they have the ability to hit our Diego Garcia. Now they're saying that they can hit everyone in Europe, which we already knew they could if they wanted to, anyways, right? With whatever they have. But the thing is, I don't think that we actually or Iran actually hit Diego Garcia. I think it was something we did, and they were just like, just move the personnel out, we'll fire it, and no one's gonna know any better. We have to have support from somewhere. They're trying to chalk up support wherever they can by saying, hey, they can their weapon capabilities are a lot more than what we were told. Instead of just being stuck in Israel and all the surrounding Gulf states, right? They're saying that like can start even farther into like Europe and everything. So now they're trying to bring all of everyone else into it, which
Well,
I,
I think a lot of it's bluff, world
hmm
leaders, the
yep, it is.
capabilities of their missiles. But I do think the best approach when you're talking to another country about your strategy is to tweet about it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think that's the
Me too.
perfect strategy is to
Me
say,
too.
hey, this is what we're going to do. So
A
prepare
plus.
yourselves. You got 48 hours from this moment. This has been
We'll
posted.
we'll give you five
You got
days. We're
that?
not going to fire, and then you go ahead and shoot up their own infrastructure. Like we can't be trusted with anything we say. So we're not getting out of this war for a while for sure. Because I mean, you're gonna sit there and say I'm not gonna fire on you for 5 days, and then you fire on their
Well,
infrastructure, their critical
82nd
infrastructure.
Airborne's going in. So are the
Yeah,
Marine
Yeah.
Corps. So
Yeah.
I think we're a little late to the 5 day game.
yeah,
I think so too.
yeah.
It's like I think Trump. They always say, "Oh, he's playing chess." I think he says, "We'll shoot at 5," and he's like, he shoots at 2.
Yep.
He's like, I
On fire.
didn't think we were playing chess at all. I thought
Yeah.
this was something else.
What's
Yeah.
chess? I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that that
We don't
game at
even know
Cracker
how.
Barrel?
He's one of those you just
Uh,
take the board and just slap all the things off the thing. This is I win.
and honestly, sometimes that is a real good tactic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad about
Just
that
a tweet
always.
about it.
No, I meant throwing the chessboard off the table.
Oh
I think
yeah.
sometimes that's a good tactic. Yeah. Tweeting about stuff is like, I don't know that I would have personally taken that approach, but at the same time, no one voted me in as president. So I
Well, the
don't.
thing about it was what he tweeted that they had talks with the
Yeah.
Iranian regime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Iran's like, we never talked.
And
I
we
know
never
that was
talked, but within that
so funny.
hour, the gas price goes down. There was a lot of shifts, and they're fluctuating with the market, and they're trying, they're doing everything they can. So they're playing this big old Ponzi scheme, and this is why you gotta love the internet because you got all these people that look at different things and like, oh well, some people didn't see this, I'm going to share it, and then you learn this, and you learn it quicker than what you would have ever learned it back in the day, and this is why.
Well,
The
yeah.
Ponzi scheme is just coming to a part. What we're seeing now is just like the collapse of Western society, I believe, and it's not going to
Oh,
get.
absolutely. Yeah.
I think what I like most about this is that everyone's in war right now. And that seems like a pretty busy, time consuming thing, but there's still time in each day to tweet to a
That's
national
right.
or to another world leader and be like, haha, we got you. What's your next move? It's just very funny. It's like Twitter is, or the X is a high priority right now. And what else is there to do in a time of war but to tweet?
Right. He's like, hang on, I got to tweet.
This
I don't
is,
think there's no need for press conferences when you can just
yeah,
throw out
when
a
you're
tweet.
just tweeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but like some people get 7K to post things that
Yeah.
they might not even actually feel that way. They're just gonna, hey, give me $7,000, I'll say whatever, you know. So those people are called soulless. But you know,
Sellouts.
at least
Mhm.
stand on what you believe and don't take money for someone else. You know, if you have no credibility and you aren't even a real human being because you don't even have a real opinion the way I look at it, because that's just shameful. Sorry.
You know, what I think does a great job though is the algorithms on our social media. Because some of the stuff that pops up on my feed, the comments are like, this
Oh,
The
yeah.
algorithm
comments
was made
are
brick
so
by brick.
good. Yes.
You got to go
I
for the comments.
Oh
I think
man.
that's again another favorite part of all this. There is so much craziness going on.
Yeah.
But the comments of people that are just so freaking tired from everything, and you can just like feel their sarcastic tone. It's like,
Hmm.
okay, all right, you got us. Like, it's just funny. So
It's a dear diary every day.
it is. It's
Yeah.
insane.
The world,
Yeah.
the internet is ran by sarcastic people. It's just, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
it's
Well,
just,
and millennials too are just so tired of everything. We've been through a lot. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
what else you got, man?
yeah,
So
I've lived through it all myself. I got
yeah.
about too
Yeah,
much.
so yeah, it's just a lot, but it's funny how unserious everyone is taking something so serious. But I think partly that's because these people are on Twitter saying such ridiculous things back and forth. And it's like, okay, probably should take this a little more serious, but it's hard. So,
Oh yeah, because God forbid a nuke hits somewhere. There's going to be jokes within like 10
yes.
seconds.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
So
So,
desensitized, like, oh well, this ain't this happening, you know. And
yeah.
I don't wish anyone to get bombed, but
No
it's
No,
way.
an
not at all.
irony whenever you do something and then you expect nothing in yeah, we want to say in retaliation. Sorry, that kind of word was eluding me, but yeah, it's just, you know, I'm like, I'm not going up there and smack you in the face and I expect to get punched. You know, that's just retarded.
Right?
Sorry.
That would be a bad move with Steph.
Yeah,
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 absolutely.
I'd be dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would.
dude. It'd knock you out.
Yeah,
You would.
she'd hit me so hard the A would fall off dead.
Yes.
Real quick, I wanted to
Uh,
reference another film. Real quick, we'll circle back to Selective Service.
Circle back.
Did any of you see the movie The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt? Came out a couple years ago.
I was wanting to
no, I
watch it,
just
but couldn't bring myself to it.
It was okay. Once again, it was kind of like War Machine, where it's almost like the same film, really, but it stars Chris Pratt. He's a former special forces guy. They're watching like a World Cup or something like that in soccer. And then this portal opens up and all these humans come out and all this kit and weapons. And this woman's like, "We are you from the future." And there is the Tomorrow War going on where I think it's like 30 years from now, the Earth will be invaded by aliens and humans are being defeated. And we are actually going back in time to bring recruits to the future to help fight so we can win. And it reminds me very much of War Machine, how there's recruitment and there's aliens and there's a lot of people getting really unalived really quick. It's just funny how you have these films that are like propaganda movies masquerading as alien invasion movies. And the aliens, once again, we can't drop it. Bring them in already. And this one
yeah,
has to do
bring
with
them in.
Antarctica, which is really
Ooh,
interesting.
that's another one of my favorite conspiracy theories. We could talk about that at a later
It's
date.
not a
But
conspiracy stuff.
okay, well, whatever. It's close to my heart. How about that?
Well, hey, speaking of, out of all the conflict in the world, there is only one agreement that the world can agree on, which is the Antarctic treaty. Have you heard it, Kyle? I know you know this.
Go ahead.
It's like a
Yeah, well, they
treaty
agree.
that like the
Everyone can.
majority of nations in the world have signed. Like, okay, nobody will do anything here. What in
Yeah.
the world is going on in
I know.
Antarctica where nobody will mess with it?
That's why it's so fantastic. Like everyone can find common ground. So I know it must be good.
Yeah,
So
there has to be
Well,
aliens there camping out.
well,
yeah.
it's not just that, but like, okay, I was reading the Book of Enoch earlier today just because we were talking about it. So I was like reading a couple chapters, and it was like one of the lines of chapters were like, yeah, I think it was Uriel was put in charge of the world and Tartary. All right. So when you think about that, all right, we're
Tartary as in
Tartary. We'd be
tar-
Tartary. We would go to
Tartary?
Tartary. Like, actually Tartary would have been what our section is, you know what I'm saying, where we live. So what's beyond that, I don't really, that's why I don't even believe in like the Van Allen radiation belt. I believe that was created by us with nukes, and I don't know. I just think there's just a lot that this we're not told about because guys in Fukushima they couldn't get it down to shut a nuclear reactor off. All right, because they couldn't send robots down there because of the heat. All right, and the Van Allen radiation belt's supposed to be way hotter than that, but yet we sent things beyond that. Sorry, but like I'm going there on that. I just don't believe that. I think there's more. I think the world's a lot wider than what we believe.
Oh yeah, the ice wall theory is I'm
Well,
all in. That
okay, so
we can only see so much. I've even heard theories about the North American continent, especially the United
Mhm.
States. There is a landmass that we are not privy to.
yeah, there's like beyond that by Admiral Richard E.
Beyond
Byrd.
that, but even Admiral Byrd, but even here in the US, there is a huge portion of it that we are not allowed to see.
Well, okay,
Interesting.
so the Euphrates River, the Tigris, and all that. When it says
Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden was surrounded by that, and they sit there and tell you that the Garden of or the Euphrates River is over by Syria. That doesn't even line up biblically, a biblical representation of what the real Euphrates River is. It's not the real one. It's like, hey, we're gonna call this you that, but it's not really that. It's not even the right location. All right. Um, but when the biggest discrepancy that science almost kind of proves everything is so everyone thinks of the galaxy, universe expanding like an XYZ axis all around, when it's really not. It's more like a X and Y, and you got a kind of a Z, but it's more planar than anything. It's like
Mm-hmm.
because when they try to do a 3D model representation of a universe, they can actually only get it to work when the black hole at the middle and it spun. It would never work anyways without a black hole being at the middle or some source of, gravity, we'll say, or string power force, but it was more planar. It was like it was more like a frisbee is how the galaxy was. It wasn't like it was just went in endlessly in all directions because it didn't even line up to computer models. So you couldn't even, a computer was sit there and tell you that it couldn't do it. So I mean, let's just be real. How could anything else be the same then? So there's that, and that was just computer and science along with biblical representation of everything. So I mean, there's a lot we're not told.
There's a lot that were Egypt and Babylon.
And Babylon, yeah.
Yeah. And it's not a big deal.
Yeah. It's kind of
History is a
crazy.
set of lies agreed upon.
It is.
There you
That's
go.
true. It's true.
Yep.
And everyone
And
like basically was a Mason or president, right? All had all been Masons, or I should say,
yep.
anyone in government, you've been some sort of high-ranking official. Had always been in some sort of cult. Like
Yeah, it's
everything's
not a big
bought.
deal. Skull and Bones. Well,
Yeah,
Not
George
a big
W.
deal.
Bush, GW.
Hey,
GW.
step off, George W. Bush. I'm a fan.
Sad. Choose better.
Oh gosh. Any last
You know,
comments, Steph? How do you
no,
want to
I've
shut the club down?
yeah, shut it down. Step off. Let me live my life. Bring on the aliens. But this was a fun conversation. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I brought a lot, but I enjoyed hearing myself talk,
You,
honestly.
you always
We
bring
enjoyed
it.
it
What are you
too.
talking about, girl?
Thank
Brought
you
it.
so much. Yeah, you guys are way more knowledgeable of this stuff, so it is cool to come learn and different conspiracies that I'm not too familiar with. So I do enjoy that.
Of
Yeah,
course,
it's
we're
like
not even scratching the surface. So,
yeah.
No, I know.
FYI.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And yeah, I mean, I agree with a lot of it, but it is interesting to hear some of these things that I've never heard of. So this is always a learning experience for me.
Well, that's good. That's what we're here for. If
Yeah.
you're learning, hopefully someone else is too. So
I
Yes.
appreciate it. I'm sure they are, but it's always a good time. So, yeah,
yeah, all in good faith.
happy to
Good
be
spirits.
back. It's been a while since I got to record outside of the last recess. So,
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
Mhm.
Good to be
Welcome
back
back
with the podcast. Thank you so much.
to the
Oh,
future.
Yeah.
In the past.
Yeah. But I will watch both of those movies. Just
Dude, they're not bad. I'd
I'll do
watch the Tomorrow War before I would watch War Machine.
Mark.
okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you too, Kyle.
And if I could just throw out one more plug for movies, I think you guys should watch Project Hail Mary. It's a great, fantastic movie. And I think
What's it on?
you both would like it. So it just released. It may be on Amazon Prime, but I watched it in the
Okay.
theater last weekend with Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah,
It's so good.
yeah,
So
it looks
good.
really good actually.
What's
I
it?
think it's
Is it-
it's about that the sun is like I would say warming up, but there's something causing the sun to lose its heat, and so they're trying to figure it out, and they send the guy
Oh.
out.
Okay, so it's like about the sun and everything like that.
Yeah,
and-
it's super cool. It
Okay.
was really funny. I don't know, it's just a great movie. A little long, but
Mm,
it's great. So you should watch that.
I will
Just another
give
good
it-
propaganda movie, I think.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Oh
We're
yeah.
propagandized.
Yeah, we are.
Gotta warm the sun. I'm gonna warm up the sun. That should be a song.
Or like cooling it down,
warm up the
not
sun.
warming it up. It's cooling it down.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, cool it down.
Yeah.
All right. All right. That doesn't have the same ring. Sorry, I couldn't make that one work.
It's fine. It was
Next
me. That was
time.
my bad. Yeah. You can cut that part out. The movie's about cooling down the sun. But anyways, that's what I got.
All right,
Okay.
that's it for news alert. Peace out.
See ya.
Bye.